Imagine you're standing at the edge of a new era in personal computing. For a decade, we've been told that if you want pro power, you have to carry a pro weight. You've been forced to choose between the portability of your phone and the productivity of your laptop. But what if that choice was a lie? What if you could hold the raw, unbridled power of a high-end desktop in a device that fits in the palm of your hand? This isn't just a fantasy anymore. This is the iPad mini M5. For years, the iPad mini was treated like the forgotten child of the Apple family. We saw long gaps between updates, recycled designs, and chips that were powerful, sure, but always felt like they were holding something back. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. But something has changed deep inside Apple Park. They realized that there is a specific kind of person, a high performer, a traveler, a creator, who doesn't want a massive 13-inch slab. They want a secret weapon. Today, we are tearing down the curtain on the iPad mini M5. We are talking about the jump to the M5 silicon, the display technology that finally kills the competition, and the neural engine that turns this small tablet into a literal genius. If you've ever felt like your current tech is slowing you down, you need to hear this. Because the mini M5 isn't just an update. It is a paradigm shift. Let's talk about the heart of the beast, the M5 chip. When Apple moved the iPad Pro to the M series, the world was shocked. But putting an M5 into the mini? That is an act of technical aggression. This chip is built on the second-generation 2-nanometer process. In plain English, that means more transistors, less heat, and battery life that defies the laws of physics. We are looking at a device that can render a 4K timeline in LumaFusion or Final Cut Pro faster than a MacBook Air from just 2 years ago. Think about that. You're sitting on a plane, or in the back of an Uber, and you're doing heavy-duty video editing, 3D modeling, or compiling code on a screen that is barely bigger than a paperback book. The thermal management Apple has engineered for the M5 Mini is a miracle of science. They've turned the entire back housing into a heatsink, allowing the chip to run at peak speeds without the dreaded dimming of the screen. But why does this matter for you, the user? It's about headroom. Most tech feels fast when you first take it out of the box, but a year later, it starts to chug. The M5 Mini is built for the year 2030. It handles today's tasks with such ease that the fans, if it had them, would never even spin up. This is instant-on computing. You tap an app, and it's open. You switch between 20 different tabs, and not a single one reloads. This is the unfair advantage. While everyone else is waiting for their progress bars to finish, you're already on to the next project. Now, let's talk about the window into that power, the display. For a long time, the Mini was plagued by jelly scrolling and a refresh rate that felt stuck in the past. With the Mini M5, Apple has finally brought tandem OLED to the small form factor. This is the same revolutionary tech found in the high-end iPad Pros. You get 2 layers of OLED pixels working in perfect harmony. The result? Inky, perfect blacks and brightness levels that make the screen look like it's glowing from within. Whether you're watching a movie in a dark room or reviewing blueprints under the midday sun in Los Angeles, the clarity is breathtaking. And yes, ProMotion is finally here. 120 Hz refresh rates